Hello all you lovely YouTubers and welcome back to another video. I am Jess and you're at Jess Passionate Art. If my voice sounds a little cranky and crackly, it's just because I was hoarse and I'm starting to get better. So yeah, that's why I may not sound 100% like myself. Today I bring you guys two sketchbooks. The first one I was warming up, and it just shows, I want to show that, you know, not all my sketches are tight and detailed and come out, you know, as good as I would like. This first page to me was a pretty close to a fail, only but one figure. That is the second one I drew, and then the third one I just totally gave up and I turned the page and I started drawing to the next page. But I was like, okay, every page is not going to be like, yeah, epic poses of stuff and things, and even me, who's been drawing for years on end, will still have these. And I wouldn't say days. I have pages. I swear certain pages are against you. And I'll turn the page and draw on any other page and they're great. I'll erase the whole page that I was drawing crappy in. And for some reason, those drawings are still crap. I'll be warmed up and ready to go. I'm like, I don't understand. It's like the curse of the crappy page. I don't get what it is. Do you guys get that? Like, does that happen to you? That you'll like draw on one certain page and it's just total garbage, and then, you know, go draw on the next page and it looks like amazing artwork, and then you come back, you're like, okay, I'm warm up, I'm good to go. You erase everything on that crappy page and you draw again, and it's just as bad, if not worse, than what you had there before. I'm like, am I the only one here? I feel like, I don't know, sometimes I'm like, what is it? It's the curse of the crappy page. I don't get it. So yeah, that's what happened here. I have like a few other ones that was pretty bad too, but I wanted to show you guys, like, yeah, perspective's off, the pose is off. It's just like, oh, everything just seems so funky off. The second one here is not as bad, but the arms and the way the arms are bending in front of the chest just was not working out for me. I couldn't get that angle correct. And sometimes I'm like, you know, I just gotta let it go. I'll come back to it another time, another page where I'm less frustrated and irritated, and I'll be back. So, but yeah, I just want to show you there are some crappy pages in the sketchbook, and we are getting very close to finishing at least all the pre-recorded drawings that I did in the sketchbook, and then I will do a walkthrough, because I'm realizing there's a lot of ones that I recorded unfortunately got corrupted, so I don't have as many pre-record sketchbook pages for you guys, but that's cool. I mean, all good things come to an end. You'll get to have some at least peekaboo surprises, and there'll be a reason to look through the, you know, flip through of the sketchbook, because there'll be stuff in there that you did not get to see that wasn't recorded, which is a bonus there as well. With that said, the second page, I really like the movement that's going on in it. Yeah, here I'm like, oh, okay, this second drawing isn't as bad. Let me try to go back to the first drawing. No, it didn't work. It was just bad. But the next page, I drew a back of a female, and then I tried to say, okay, this is how the back looks. What would the front look? But I do see quite a bit of difference. The legs aren't as spread out, but I think because I drew them so close to each other when I drew the second one, that's why I brought the leg a bit in, as well as the head isn't as low. The shoulders are higher up, and her elbow is higher up. So now looking at it now, I see all these differences that if I was trying to mirror it, it looks very, very much different. But though the pose still comes across similar as far as front and back. So kind of cool. It just depends on what you're going for. And then the last pose on this page, I have just a little girl being all shy, hiding behind like a magazine cover, or maybe even a comic book. You know, she's all into it, being all cutesy. And that's pretty much it. So if you guys have any questions for me, just let me know down below. And I really do want to know, do you guys have nightmare pages that just, no matter what you draw on, doesn't want to work for you? Because am I the only one? Am I the only crazy one here? Just curious. Materials is the Color Erase Rose pencil, and I believe that's a brand new one, so I'm not using my extender. And then they're just an eraser that you get at Walmart or any cheap store that you just push out. And then that's pretty much it. So yeah, thanks guys for joining me. Thank you guys for your support. Again, any questions, there's no stupid questions. I only give stupid answers, so don't worry about it. Just go ahead and ask away. There's nothing silly. As long as you want to know and you're interested, I'm more than happy to answer to the best of my abilities. I do get the question a lot, where do I get my poses? And the majority of time I get them through Pinterest, and I'll try to remember to put my Pinterest board down, and I will literally just go through poses. I'll get even kids poses and then try to translate it of how would adult be standing like that. So again, look outside the box. Don't always just look for women poses. Look for little kids poses, because sometimes they're really silly and really cute. I've also been looking at just Googling words like line of action or dynamic poses or bird eye perspective or worm eye perspective. So if you Google those, you will find some really crazy, awesome, and maybe even similar looking poses that you've been seeing me drawn. So either Google that or Pinterest those words. That's where I find a lot of stuff as well. So yeah, those would have two things I've been looking at, because if you don't have a model, you can always use yourself too, taking pictures. But if you don't have a camera, Google is your best friend next to Pinterest. But with that said, thanks again for staying to the end.